Oftentimes, people complain that they feel a little jittery, nervous, inability to take stress, being startled easily when the phone rings. These are all very common signs of adrenal fatigue. You may not know it, but there are other signs along with this to enlighten you, okay?
So you could also be having a very hard pounding heart rate or feeling of panic and doom or some jitteriness that you don't know where it's coming from, and it's going to ultimately affect your sleep.
And now there's multiple reasons for what could be causing the symptoms that you're having. The first thing is if you're taking stimulants such as ashwagandha, rhodiola, glandulars, then this might be causing the symptoms because they might be stimulating your body too much. It's kind of like having a caffeine rush when you're on these stimulants. Now, Dr. Carey, what's the second reason for this symptoms?
Your body can actually be overstimulated from your autonomic nervous system imbalance, which is otherwise known as a reactive sympathetic response, RSR.
Now, don't forget, if you are already on some kind of anabolic hormones or stimulants such as even testosterone or thyroid medication, that if it is over prescribed can also cause this. But oftentimes what we find is that people try to self-navigate. When they're tired, they're fatigued, they reach out for stimulants. And they think it's the right thing to do. But over time, they kind of get dependent upon it. And also they get what we called wired and tired, both at the same time, okay? So, you're wired because the stimulants are causing you to be hyper, so you're walking around like an energizer bunny, you see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, instead of going to sleep, you are actually still wired, so you have sleep disruptions. Not only sleep disruptions in terms of going to sleep, but also waking up after a few hours. And then when the adrenal senses this, it goes into a loop where it activates the sympathetic nervous system that you are talking about. So kind of makes things even worse. So the good news is that this can be resolved because this is not something wrong with your heart. I encourage you to check out with your doctor to make sure everything is fine. But oftentimes you're going to be told that you're perfect and go home and relax. But if you just relax, it's not going to go away too quickly because you're dealing with neurotransmitter overload in some of these cases. So what you need to do short term is to do my adrenal breathing exercise. These are special breathing exercises that are designed to help the adrenals rebalance the autonomic nervous system. But long term, you have to understand this is a signal that the body is telling you that it doesn't like your reactions to stress. So therefore, you have to focus on the adrenals and help the adrenals get stronger. Huh?